And yeah, well, you're not going to get any of the junglers here.
No,
Mr. Diamond.
That's one way to do it, right? You ban out Evelyn, and then you take Elise and you take Lee Sin, which tells us then that Soaz will have that Lee Sin in the top lane.
Yes.
As we saw from him yesterday, we're going to have Ziggs in the middle lane for Expeke up against Nick's Twisted Fate, and Cyanide will sit with Elise, which then leaves Diamond with a bit of a question mark now.
It could be Skarner again,
yeah,
if he wants to play it once again. We could potentially see maybe a Jarvan. I know he practiced a lot of a certain champion, which he won't be able to pick. Sad enough for him, which would actually fit in here. But Skarner should probably be the one for him.
But it's going to be Nami.
Yeah. So very nice to set up ganks with Twisted Fate. If you land a gold card, very easy bubble. You can then follow with, so you have a lot of CC. And a little cool trick with Nami. If you do max your W, you should actually be able to break the Black Shield from Morgana around level 5 on Nami. As long as Morgana doesn't max her Black Shield, of course, which normally they don't. They will max the Q. So you can use your W to break the shield and then land your bubble afterwards, which would be very nice setup with, of course, the Twisted Fate coming down, trying to kill both Yellowstar and Reckless in this bottom lane here. But if Fnatic do get the lane swap, would definitely benefit them. Get some farm on Reckless, get a few levels, otherwise with the cleanse and just by being Vayne, he's gonna have a hard time early on.
As Yellowstar just going to try and disrupt him a little bit. Yep. That might be enough time for Fnatic to actually come over and get involved on this blue buff. Yellowstar continues to be a real pain in the rear end. There is Ziggs coming around. Diamond going to take a lot of damage. Back. Here comes Lee Sin. First blood comes in for Yellowstar. Darian's going to have to flash here. Will flash away. And that frees up the blue buff for Fnatic and the first blood. That was so nice tactically. Fnatic really not messing around at the start of this game. First blood coming in early, managing to steal away both blue buffs and getting a dragon here. 3 minutes 40 into the game. That leaves them 1,300, 1,400 gold ahead right from the very get-go. And look at this, Darian may end up being the first victim. Reckless does take a tower hit, but there's the Q landing. Darian's going nowhere. Cyanide gets that kill, although Morgana did go down to the tower, so it's not really a problem for them. No damage was done to him, and therefore no kill for Gambit. What a start for Fnatic. Those mid laners just like, well, a lot of action, not really for me. There is a satchel charge onto the gold card. He flashed me there. Free bubble and a kill for Gambit. And just like that, turning it on completely. There's a stun though on the wall against Darian. The knock-up and the binding coming in. And I don't think Darian's escaping this one either. Tumble will leave Darian with literally nothing. He's going to run into the tower. It'll be the death of him anyway.
I tried.
I'm interested to see whether Fnatic keep up that blue buff pressure that they had before. And there we go. Twisted Fate going to get involved. It was smited away on towards Cyanide. Bomb comes out. Yellowstar's low. That's a good bubble onto Peke. Diamond's going to be coming around as well. Peke needs to get away from this one. Gold card will follow through. And Genja gets the kill on that one. Diamond in the middle of no man's land, but he's grabbed Yellowstar. And that's a double kill now for Genja.
Oh, they're going for Sana now.
TP coming in from Darian. Not going to be spotted there for Fnatic, and there we go. Got vision now. Cyanide realizing and maybe in a bit of trouble from this one, guys. Reckless will come around to help. They've got Lee Sin on the bottom side of that area as well. They actually turn around, going in towards Nick. Repel comes down. Eddie's going low as well. There's Lee Sin jumping up to the front, and they do manage to finish off Nick. Will they get any more? They're going to keep going around. Yellowstar's like, I want a ward. We're not going to get any more kills from this one, but
Diamond and Darian behind enemy lines here.
Diamond's, well, that's just really hurting because going to be going down to the throat.
Yellowstar coming up here around the dragon.
Yellowstar is coming around. This should be an easy binding for him. Oh, he's picked the wrong direction, but there it is. He's going to catch Darian. Lee Sin will be following through. There's Peke as well. Mines won't actually get the slow there onto Darian, but they've got full vision of him. Slow comes down. Soaz surely will be able to help finish off his kill. It's Peke though, with a bouncing bomb right through to get the 5th of the game for Fnatic.
This tower, however, is going to go down because...
Oh, dead.
Yeah, he's down too. And most likely back away, unless he's very aggressive, because he's very far up and there's not a lot of wards.
Oh, Darian has been completely baited into that one.
Well,
that was pretty sick stuff from Soaz though, just diving behind him as he dashed forward, kicked him into tower range. Yellowstar actually popping his ultimate, which he didn't really need in the end. Cyanide coming around as well, and Darian being somewhat, I feel, outsmarted there on the top side of the map. Darian has come down. Both have teleport. Darian won't need it, of course, because he's already in and around that area. As again, Yellowstar going to land more crowd control. A lot of damage coming his way, though.
Oh,
there is Nami going to be knocked back, and Peke bursts him down on the killing spree. Now Diamond going to be chased by Cyanide. A good slow will land. It's all going to be about the cocoon. Darian
Diamond died
into it.
Now
if I can get my words out. Soaz is now coming. There's no tower there for Nick, so it's all about the Q, which does land. Is he going to wait for the gold card? He blasted behind him. Nick will flash away from the binding, dodges the cocoon as well, but Soaz may just have enough damage. No, Nick somehow survives it. Ninja going to try and be the man.
Be a man, come on.
Need. And that turret has gone down.
Teleport as well.
Dragon's gonna go. Darian's coming late to this party. And there's two champions that could dive over the wall. In fact, the rest of Fnatic coming in as well. Darian caught completely out. That's his 5th death of this game. I mean, Fnatic, let's be honest, at level 1, right at the start of the game, were incredibly, you may even argue, over-aggressive as Darian going to get caught out. Ultimate's running from Morgana. Darian, where you going? Getting stunned up. Diamond is going to be coming around. Has Soaz got the damage. He's landed the Q. It'll be enough. And now even fighting a little bit as well. Binding will be dodged away from. Diamond keeps chasing. His ulti was already used. And Twisted Fate will help secure that one. Now a good tidal wave from Edward over the side. And I think Yellow Star will become another victim. It's going to take a while, but it is a double kill for Diamond. For now, seem quite content with getting a little bit of extra farm. There's a long-range cocoon. Binding. Satchel charge will come across. Will it explode in time? Everything will explode in time. Nick's going to fall, and it's Cyanide that goes on the killing spree. No real reaction here from Gambit. What are you going to do? They managed to lock up Edward. Soaz going to try and follow through. There's a stun onto the wall, and that's surely a dead Edward here. One more auto attack from Reckless will finish that one. And Fnatic moving so quickly away from the tower to get the kills. They got the tower as well in the end, and now they're going to be pushing Inhibs. And with the Ziggs, I'm not sure how the rest of Gambit that are alive right now outside of Edward, who just went down, going to be able to hold on to this. I mean, Gambit do have a decent amount of wave clear. And there again, they're going to get locked up. Where's he going to go? Actually does manage to get away to the back. Cyanide crawling through. The Spiderling will be enough to get the kill. Cyanide locked up by the bubble and eventually shut down. So 1v1 there.
This thing with the Diamond.
Oh, Diamond. Knocked against the wall. Satchel charge.
Oh, got
good
away.
Flash though. Good flash into the bubble. Edward really saving his life there.
I think are just looking for the fight because they know that so far Diamond might be caught out here. Soaz doesn't manage to get onto him. No, Sana does.
Q landing onto the minion, but here is the push through. Cocoon has already landed. Don't even need the binding. They'll throw that out to the rest of the team, and that leaves a 5 versus 4. So they have Twisted Fate to throw those wild cards out and get rid of those minion waves, but just the zoning that you get with Ziggs. We see it there. Cocoon actually landing onto Edward. Here's the ultimate coming out of Peke. Not quite the damage to get the kill, but they were looking for the tower anyway. Even doing some good damage to Nick there on the backside. There he is. Soaz going through. He's pulled straight in with the tidal wave as well. And that was nicely done by Nick. Actually falling to him. There's Twisted Fate going to pop the Destiny, but there's a TP around the back. Soaz is going to go man mode. He might find himself 1 versus 3 though here. Rest of the team coming, but very slowly. What are they going to do? There's the kick on towards Diamond. Have they got the damage? Of course they've got the damage. It's going to be Soaz. Oh no, Reckless that gets that one to go on the rampage. Q will land onto Edward as well. Oh, what a stun against the wall. And Edward now will be the next one to go down to Reckless. Fnatic are in a 5 versus 3 to siege the tower. The bouncing bombs and zoning power of Ziggs continuing to be a problem and stopping Gambit from really holding on. There's the kick in towards Diamond, who instantly is going to flash straight back in towards his team. Soaz then was the focus, but that's all Fnatic really wanted here, is to draw attention away from the defense of the turret and take it down.
Well, we might see Gambit go for the fight. With Soaz so low, this should be the time for them. He's actually recalling. They need to go and fight here.
Oh, Diamond actually stepping forward. They're going to go for Cyanide. It's a good bubble to the back. Are they going to be able to finish off? A good repel comes in. Ulti from Xpeke. There's going to be at least 1 kill from this one. The rest of Gambit pushed incredibly low. And look at that. The super minions are coming through. Fnatic in a 5 versus 4 may have enough here to finish off the game after 30 minutes. It looks like they will. Both Nexus turrets going down. The constant damage from Ziggs at the back being a problem. Nexus now going to be focused. Darian's going to dive man mode in. He's going to pay the price. Dive once again at the end, and the Nexus now free to be taken down. Fnatic going to be picking up a win. Not before they've gone for a few more kills though. Nick finished off there. Pekka gets the double. The Nexus is going to fall, and Fnatic keep up their solid run here in Super Week.